All right, so 10 seconds, we'll start. A couple movements removed from the warm-up flow, but we're gonna go through 3 rounds, just kind of a 1 to 2 seconds pause per rep. Other than that, I'll just kind of remind you guys what's coming next. All the movements we've done though in the warm-up class. So we'll start off with a forward fold, nice tall spine. Just gonna meet someone else here, and then slowly folding forward. Try not to let your hips push back too far away from you. So you really got to grip the floor with your glutes. You can bend at the upper body a little bit, so you have to go into a flexion, almost like you're setting for an inchworm. Then you'll walk forward to an inchworm. Walk those feet up, hips towards the ceiling. And then we'll walk our feet back. And we're going to do a push-up. So we'll do 2 seconds on the way down, either knee push-up, regular push-up. Good. At the top of that, we're going to do a high hamstring leg lift. Pause 1, back down, other side. And then we'll go to a downward dog. Pause 2. And then we'll go leg lift. Good. Switch sides. Good. We're going to sweep that foot up beside the hand now for a groiner with twist. Good. Making sure we're drawing the belly button in tight. Back down, other side. Twist. Good. As we come out of that, we're going to roll into an elbow to heel lunge. So just pushing your elbow towards the ground. And then we're going to drive our hips towards the ceiling from there. Pulling that toe towards your chin. Feel that hamstring stretch. And then, yeah, sweep your hips underneath and finish with a warrior stretch. And then we'll just go back to the other side for the elbow to heel lunge, hip lift, warrior stretch. And then we'll repeat that 2 more times here. Okay, so nice good breathing rhythm here. Take your time on each pause. Making sure you're drawing that waist in nice and tight. And then warrior lunge. Okay, so after warrior lunge on the other side, we're going to flip back up to the standing forward fold. So take your time here. Reset, keep your arms and legs out. Nice standing posture, tall spine. Driving the heels into the ground like a spike as you push towards the ceiling. Just standing forward folds. Nice. Yeah, try and think 1 vertebrae at a time, starting to go into a flexion. As you get to the floor, we'll walk the hands out into contact. Walk the hands out to your extension inchworm, and then we're going to walk the feet back up. Okay, walk the legs back to a push-up. Good. Take your time, really spread the floor apart with your hands. You're going to go leg lift. Good. Flip sides. Now we'll sweep that downward dog position. Hips to the ceiling, heels to the ground, chest forward. Sweep that leg up, extension. Good. Back down, extend up. Good. We're going to sweep that foot up beside the hand. Groiner with twist. Make sure you're squeezing that straight leg butt cheek. Good. Back other side. Groiner with twist. Tight waist. Really drive the sternum open on the twist. Okay. Elbow to heel lunge. Drive the hips up, pulling the legs straight on the front side if you can. Pull the chin, heel towards the chin. Hips down. Sweep up into that warrior lunge. Awesome. Okay, and then another side for that elbow to heel lunge. Guys, just gonna mute someone here. Okay, awesome. And then we're gonna go through 1 more round of that once you're on the other side. So standing forward fold. You can speed it up a little bit here now that you're comfortable with each position. So maybe just 1 Mississippi through each transition. So forward fold down, suck yourself down towards the floor. Walk those hands out, pushing the meaty part of your hand into the floor so you feel the outside rib cage. Walk the feet up, push the hips tall. Walk your feet back, push-up position. Good. Top of the push-up, you can do a high hamstring leg lift. Good. Back down. Other side. Good. Downward dog, sweeping those hips up. Really drive that sternum open. Leg lift from there. Good. Back down other side. Sweep that foot beside the hand. Groiner with twist. Really drawing in tight waist. Drive that sternum open. Good. Back other side. Perfect. Okay. Elbow to heel lunge. Good. Drive those hips up. Really pull that toe towards the chin on this one. Get that hamstring firing. Good. Sweep under. Tall, high warrior stretch. Squeeze that back butt cheek as you twist. Good, awesome. Okay, other side, last time here. So work elbow to heel lunge, hip lift, sweep those hips under, driving those arms tall, and then we'll go into a twist. All right, guys, that's it for the 3 rounds warm up. So we'll get into the next part here. Sideline clams, we've done these before. Today, if you have it available that's closed, you're not gonna be running back and forth too far. We're gonna do a sideline clam, but use the wall for leverage. So you're actually gonna butt your back of your neck, or back of your head, I guess, flat back against the wall. Just at the low spine with the neutral is there'll be a tiny gap. Your feet are gonna be flat against the wall. And then for today's sake, we're gonna create a gap so that your knees are starting hip width apart and they won't go any lower than that. And then you're just coming up and keeping those heels pressed together. So try, as you lift up, to not feel that back pull off the wall. You're always staying nice and tall, straight up towards it. Okay, so that one is just a hold at the top, actually. Second one, bent elbow plank. So this one is what you'll need your couch for. Sorry, okay, so you're gonna butt up your elbows on your couch like you're setting up a plank. Nice strong chest position. You'll go up into your quad head, and then without letting any rotation happen, you'll walk out to a push-up position, and then walking back. So ideally through that process, we're maintaining that neutral spine. We'll just keep walking back and forth on that one. This next one, back to the wall again. Okay, so we're gonna have the bottom leg bent, still pressed against the wall with the foot. Spacing between the hips, so that's going to be our end range. And then from there, we're sliding the heel up the wall. So you're putting pressure into the wall this way as you go, and then back down just to that hip width, and then back up. Sideline forward backward kick. So this one will move away from the wall. So we've got a little bit of room to get extension back. Same setup. We'll get our foot to hip width apart. And then we're going to go one forward where we're drawing a pencil line without letting it drop towards the floor. Use this muscle here and the hamstring to pull back. Then we're going to do a double back contraction. So coming back to midline, squeezing the high hamstring, pulling back. So it's 1 forward, midline, 2 back. That makes sense. All right, and then last 2 here, posterior tilt, so we'll go glute bridge position, and then we're gonna actually tuck, so normally we're keeping neutral spine. I want you guys to compress into a posterior tilt. So you're pulling your hips this way, and then maintaining that throughout as we go up. So either arms here, or from some extra instability, arms up. And then last one is the wide stance. So you'll need your couch again, or a box or something. Feet, you can set up hip width apart to start off, and then you're going to get your neutral spine, and then walk your feet out so they're either shoulder width or just outside of it. And then from there, we're going to try and tap our foot. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Your feet are coming off though, without allowing too much hip wiggle. So we're trying to isolate that midline. Alrighty, so we'll get you guys going here. So we're just doing 1 round through each of those. So try and be really diligent with the quality here. 45-second hold on the first side of sideline clam in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so again, really get a good alignment because you're only getting 1 chance to get up to that peak. So take your time getting there. Heels are pushing together, toes are fully flat against the wall. And then making sure that rib cage isn't drifting towards the ground. So both obliques are nice and tall and active. There shouldn't be a compression of your rib cage going in towards the ground. Oh, straight up, so in here. Yeah, sorry about that, Tiffany. I'm not sure how long you're waiting, but got you in there now. 15 more seconds. So again, just watching as you fatigue, your rib cage doesn't start drifting towards the floor, and then you're not pushing your ribs away from the wall either. 5 seconds. So I'll give you guys a little time to flip sides here. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds, we'll flip sides. So you sure felt that one in the back edge of your butt, and then your obliques holding that tall position. In 3, 2, 1, go. So again, nice tall draw through the midline. Once you get up, we're just isolating that If you do have to reset, just come down to that neutral line in the pelvis. Good, 15 down. Awesome, guys. Keep that breathing rhythm going. As you breathe in, you should get a nice suction of that diaphragm up towards the ribs or sternum. 15 seconds. So next we'll be over to our bent elbow couch plank walkouts. 10 seconds, home stretch, really fire that rib cage line. Good, in 3, 2, 1, good. All right, guys, sorry, I should have let someone else in there. In 3, 2, 1, good. So again, really stable, nice flat back. You're walking out to extended leg if you can, or just depending on mobility in your hips, you might have to go about an inch short of walk out or 2 inches. Good, walk out, walk back, you'll deload a little bit, and then walking back. You'll feel your hips wanting to wiggle around quite a bit, so just dial that in as much as you can. Thanks, guys. Over halfway, stay strong. Really keep pushing that sternum open and packing the ribs down towards your hips. Good, last 12 seconds. And we're going back to the wall after this for that bottom leg bent, top legs in the straight leg abduction. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, awesome. Back on the wall. So be 45 seconds on here. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so this one we're sliding that heel up and down, dragging it into the wall. You're creating some compression against the wall. The bottom leg is staying stable against the wall as well. So use that pressure to gain extra tension. Keep that rib cage tall. The higher you go with that leg, the harder it's going to be to keep the rib cage alignment. So just use that as an indicator of height as well. Your glutes might be able to get higher, but your mobility won't allow it. So just go to your end range. Work, guys. Good. Watch that chest starting to collapse forward. So right around the collarbone down to where the rib cage ends. That's going to start shooting forward and collapsing on you. 5 seconds. We'll switch sides. Nice job, guys. And rest. Okay, flip sides. Give you 10. 5 seconds. Same thing. Nice tall ribs. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, yeah. And you can play around with different toe positions too, making sure your toes not drifting up towards the ceiling with the baby toe. Try and actually have it down the other way to start off for a few. See if you can accentuate the outer edge of the glute. Sometimes if your toe gets tilting the other way, so your femur rotates up, you'll feel the hip impinge a little bit more. Yeah, it's that really slow, nice, strong draws up the wall. You can try cranking your toe towards your chin on a couple, and then see what it feels like pointing the toe away. Either one's okay. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so we're rolling away from the wall here. We're going to be on the sideline, 1 forward, 2 back bumps. So you'll need some space, probably 12 inches from the wall. 5 seconds. The same setup as the one we just did. In 2, 1, go. So that leg's up to hip width apart. Bottom leg's going to be straight, actually, sorry, so not the exact same setup. And then from there, you're trying to sweep the leg without the rib cage and the hip alignment moving offline. Good. And it's going just forward. The forward motion, you'll get a lot more range of motion probably than the backward. The backward, you're really only getting about maybe 6 to 12 inches max. Otherwise, you'll feel the rib cage dump forward. 20 seconds. Yeah, take your time. This one's definitely quality over quantity here. Even if you got 2 slow, perfect reps, that's better than 10 fast, ugly ones. 10 seconds. Nice, guys. We're flipping over, facing up for the posterior tilt and rest. Okay, 15 seconds off. So facing up, making sure we've got a nice open chest to relax the pecs. Oh, sorry, for the other side. So we'll go other side, my bad. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, good. All right, so we're on the other side of that forward, backward. Still should have that outside edge of the glute working, same as the side lying clam, and then you'll just challenge the pelvis a little bit more through the motion. Okay. It's really difficult not to have the shoulder kind of around the rib cage roll back and forth with you, so just take your time, use your upper hand for support on the ground if you need to. 20 seconds left. Good, guys, 15 seconds. Home stretch, keep that breathing rhythm going. Rib cage packed down, nice tall chin, 10 seconds. So now we're flipping over next, facing up, posterior tilt. In 3, 2, 1, awesome. All right, 15 off. And again, just a reminder, we're just doing one round through this to try and really get good quality. This one, no, we're gonna go through the actual glute bridges, so not a hold, but we'll get a posterior tilt first. Maintain that squeeze as we go up. In 2, 1, go. Awesome. Okay, and then we'll come back down. So just give a good squeeze, maybe 2, 3 Mississippi at the top. Trying to really rotate the butt under in a posterior fashion. High hamstring should lock in there a little more. Also, one more thing as you go up, don't let your chin drift towards your pelvis. It might only change a millimeter or 2, but you want to avoid that. Awesome. So this one's a little longer here. We're going for 90 seconds on this one. 30 down. All right, guys, keep that breathing rhythm going. Also, as you fatigue, that shoulder's going to start to roll. Even each rep, as you bring your hips down, you might pronate the shoulders again. So as you bring the hips down, peel the shoulders back with you. Same thing, the whole time you're peeling the shoulders back. We're over halfway, guys. 40 seconds left. This one's a little longer. One more thing, too. Watch the femurs, that they're not drifting in and out. So you'll get these little flickers, like kind of wavering in and out. If you maintain a good tension and good pull towards the floor, as you're going up, they won't waver as much. Same thing on the way down. Don't relax. Just pull yourself down under tension. 20 seconds. Awesome, guys. Almost there. We are going to flip over. We'll give 15-second rest to the wide stance, straight leg, hip bridge, heel taps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we'll give you 15 off. We're going to go over to our couch. We'll set up a normal leg, straight leg hip bridge. Get a good alignment at the top first, and then we're going to walk your feet out a little wider so your shoulder width. If you have the mobility and stability for it, go a little wider than that. Otherwise, you're going to maintain that width as you go up and down. We'll go in 2, 1, go. This one too, yeah, as you lift the foot off, you don't have to do that variation if you find you're getting like an empty dumping in your hips. So if one side shifts laterally as you go to lift, you definitely don't want that. So just stay strong with a hold. You can do little tiny pulses of deloading if you need to. Otherwise, you should feel this in the full posterior chain. Okay, so after this, we'll go through a few more exercises. We're just doing the one round of that stuff there. Okay, guys, over half. We got 25 seconds. Stay really strong on those shoulders, not pronating in as well. So again, we're still peeling those shoulders back with good posture. Chin's not dipping down at all. You use the arms for a little bit of leverage. That'll help keep the back open. Last 10 seconds, a few more quality reps. Okay, almost there, guys. In 2, 1, perfect. All right, grab a drink. In 20, 30 seconds, we'll come back over to the screen and then I'll show you guys. So this one will need the couch / chair again. Okay, so the quad head, you guys get right here. The quad head, 45 degree. So if you do have, I'll move this up a bit. The chair to go on, I'll kind of have to hover because the middle is out, but we want to get into our normal quad ped position. This height just gives you a little more freedom to go laterally straight out. If you do have to do the same thing on the floor, it's still easy to do. It's a little harder, I should say, and you can still do the motion. Your just range of motion is going to be a lot shorter. So ideally, we're up on something. Same cues we're normally working on with the neutral spine. The same muscle we just did also on those last ones. So just coming up as far as you can, isolating this muscle. If you get past that point, you'll probably just get a false depth where you're just lifting other body parts to get height. So just lock that out until you feel it at energy. The side plank oblique walkouts. So this one will set up. on our side. And then from here, we're just gonna walk our feet slowly out this way. Shoulders stay stable, so if you get loose through there, you can go forever. But I want you to only go as far as you can without that shoulder rolling back. So from your head, stop there, and then walking. If that's too difficult, you have shoulder issues, just even staying here and doing a dip is okay too for now, just to still get some oblique action in. So I'll let you guys play around with that one. The bent knee elevated glute bridge, crunch heel pull. So this one, we'll have our legs bent up on a couch. Get to 90 degrees at the hips. And then from there, arms can actually, I'll stay at the side. So we're gonna open the hips up, come back down, restabilize the hip on the floor. And then we're coming up with a crunch while you pull your heels into the pad. So we're going down, again, hip bridge, back down, crunching up. Okay, so that extra tug in the heels should activate the hamstring pelvis a little bit more. So this one, we're just trying to get some activation in the back, posterior serratus, and then obliques here. So we're going to go on, it's set up a normal plank, and then we're just going to kind of roll up and back, but back down. So the hips staying stable as you do that, just trying to isolate this quadrant up on that side. And last one, prone cobra. So this one's setting up on the floor. Our knees are going to be our pivot point. So first, I always like to get the pressure set there first. Use that leverage to bring this little section off the ground where your belly is. That's going to create like a triangle up to the bottom of the ribs, to the ground. Arms are going to be back, thumbs towards the ceiling, and then we're going to pull up and back through here. So there's not much movement. Show you here. So once we got that locked, it's a very subtle lifting of the upper thoracic. And when you don't let your pelvis dump, when you do that, you'll feel a good connection through here. Okay, so we're going to go 2 rounds through this circuit. We'll start in 15 seconds. First one again is on that side of the bench. Not sure if you guys can see. Awesome. So nice tall spine here. We'll go in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. And this leg's out to the side, so just drop right down. You can slide over here a bit more. So what's doing? That looks good, guys. So really pay attention, to small movements in your hip as you lift the leg out. Don't let your hip just rotate up. It'll kind of give you, again, a false sense of range of motion. So this one's a descending for the 2 rounds. So first round's a little higher on the rep count. We're doing 60 seconds. Round 2, we'll drop 15 or 30 seconds depending on the exercise. Awesome, guys. Okay, so we got 15 seconds left on this side. Making sure you're staying tall through those obliques as well. Rib cage should not be collapsing towards the hip as you go out. Last 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, 10 seconds to switch. And we'll go in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Yeah, that tabletop's super important. Nice tall neck as well. Pushing the arms in so your pec staying active. 20 down already. All right, guys, we're doing those side plank oblique walkouts next. Awesome. 25 seconds. Don't stretch, keep that transverse abdominis tight and tall, so it's that belly button sucking in towards your spine. Last 10 seconds, few more reps. Good, make sure you're not sacrificing quality on the last few. Awesome, and 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we'll go down side plank, and then we're gonna slowly just march our feet out, but staying really stable, so again, isolating the upper quadrant of whatever arm you're doing. Everything else is in motion, but that's staying stable. In 3, 2, 1, go. So you'll get quite a bit of glute activity on this one as well in the bottom leg. You've got to push into the ground to stay stable. If you get any bad pinches in the front of your hips, definitely switch to that hip dip version I showed you. This one will be challenging, and you guys are going to be more fatigued than I was showing that. Okay, we're going 45 seconds per side on round one. Take your time. Even if you find like you get a good activation walking out to peak and you want to just hold that at some point, you can. If you're finding the transition more difficult, just find a weak spot for yourself personally. Last 10. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Good job, guys. Okay, 15 off. Give you the switch. Okay. All right, so Chris, you just got to go to work here, so I'll remind you guys of the reps that's coming in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, same thing on the side. Sure, guys. Okay, keep rocking. I should have got my computer charger quick so I don't die on you here. All right, guys, notch that rib cage line as well. Not separating at the hip. Okay, should be good there. Last 5 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go feet up on the bench. We're getting that 90-degree angle at the hips. Lock everything in, all the way up. Open the hips. Come back down. Crunching forward with the heel pull. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys. So really use the hamstrings, same thing, to pull yourself up. Less of a push with the quads, more of a pull with the hamstring to get yourself up to height. Always keep an open in that chest so the pecs aren't taking over. If you find your hands pushing into the ground, that might take over the pec a little bit. So I would go more with like an elbow push back if you're using the arms for leverage rather than the hand. Awesome. So this first round's a little longer on this one as well, so take your time. Even pause a few seconds to get a full breath cycle on the crunch. We're going 90 seconds on round one here. Okay, guys, awesome. Okay, we have 40 seconds left. So again, just keep reminding yourself of that pelvis. Hamstring should be engaging hard the entire time. Deep up in the high hamstring. Good, 25 seconds. So next we're going to the bent elbow plank where we're rotating just the one quadrant back. Last 15 seconds on this one. Nice, guys. All right, home stretch here. Last 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, we have the side plank. So we're starting off. Arms are, this plank's the exact same as normal. You're just crossing your arms, and then feet can go a little wider if you need to for support. Otherwise, as the one side drives up towards the ceiling, pull your hip the opposite way. So you're kind of doing a opposing motion. In 2, 1, go. And you should feel as deep in that rib cage at the back, like right behind where the lat is, kind of. It'll be quite a deep intrinsic feeling. Yes, this one will be 45 on per side here. Nice job, guys. Stay strong. So I might shift this one. I forgot to mention the alternating thing. So whoever's alternating, if you're not, keep going. Switch now if you haven't been alternating. If you are, that's good. Keep going. And we're going to go for 60 total here. The alternating one, yeah, sorry, I got my time screwed up a bit. 15 more seconds. And then we'll get on to our prone cobra, and then we'll get a rest. Good job, guys. Should feel this one nice and deep. Make sure you're balancing the hips. You're not over-rotating, bringing the hips with you. Okay, rest there. Awesome. So we'll go 15 seconds off, setting up. So going face down. Knees are your leverage point, so that's going to push into the ground, pull that waist in small, arms are back, and then we're lifting without letting this dump. So the butt's turned on. Try not to let that spine collapse. In 3, 2, go. So this one, we are just doing a hold at the peak. If you feel anything start to drift down or shut off, just reset and stabilize everything. Let's see. So if you feel any bad pressure in your low back, you just reset from the bottom, take a little more time. You probably dumped into an anterior tilt when you lifted a bit. So just either go shorter range, lift in the chest. Home stretch, 15 seconds. Nice job, guys. Almost there. 10. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, we'll give you a full minute off here. We're doing one more round through that same sequence. Everything is a little shorter. So the first one, instead of 60, it's 45. The oblique walkouts will be 30 instead of 45. Glute bridge is 60 instead of 90. Then the last two are 45 and 30 instead of 60 and 45. Okay, so we'll go 45 seconds. Grab a water. All right, 20 seconds. So back onto our quad peg on the tabletop. Leg off to the side. Big draw through the belly. We'll go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so out to the side, making sure not collapsing the rib to hip or having any drifting laterally of the full body. Okay, guys, so you just remind me this one's a little shorter, 45 each side. Sure, guys, nice, slow, long, drawn-out reps. Definitely better to go quality over quantity on these. If you rush it, that's where your spine will change. All right, last 12 seconds, then we'll give you 10 to switch sides. Nice job. In 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Okay, 10 seconds off, other side, and we'll be done with that one. Just 2 rounds of this. In 2, 1, go. Find it helpful even every rep as you come down, reset a new breath into the rib cage. You feel that expansion, your shoulder blades go out a little bit wider. That should help the arms support that hold a little bit easier, more stable. 15 down. Nice work, guys. All right, stay tough, 15 seconds. And then we're going to transition to those walkouts. Okay, last 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, side plank walkouts. Again, either doing your hip dip if you feel like you're getting fatigued. We're just trying to isolate a little bit more oblique as we walk out. Otherwise, stay strong on that shoulder. 2, 1, go. Drifting down. Should be an extension off of that sternum in terms of length and height. Good. Either variation you're doing, you're still sucking in that waist nice and tight. Good. Reset full breath each time if you need to. Good job, guys. 2, 1. Okay, so that was just 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. Okay, guys, go on there. 30 seconds on. Next one, we go over to the bent knee, flat elevated, or feet elevated glute bridge, sorry, with the crunch. 20 seconds left. Yeah, last time on this oblique one here, stay strong. 12 seconds. Make sure as you get back to peak, those glutes are turning on again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, back onto our backs, facing up. Legs at 90. We're ready in 3, 2, 1. Going up towards the ceiling. Take your time there. Make sure you squeeze those hamstrings. Get the hips open. Pull yourself back down. And then we're crunching up. Make sure we're still activating that full pelvis. Glutes should activate as well with that hamstring tug. I usually call it around a 30% activation in the glutes, with maybe 70, 80 in the hamstrings. Good. Just coming up on halfway. This one's 60 seconds instead of 90 this round. Nice, guys. You'll definitely have to, because of the crunching motion, reset the shoulders. So as you go up in the glute bridge, open the chest up. And then as you go into the crunch style, shorten a little bit. Okay, last 12 seconds. Next will be the alternating posterior oblique quadrant rotation there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so we are into this guy here. Wider if you need to. Really trying to isolate that upper quadrant. Push the hip the opposite way the arm is going. So if your left arm is going up towards the ceiling, that other hip, or the left hip, is going down towards the floor. And that should meet it in the middle. You're not trying to rotate it down towards the floor. You're just counteracting with opposing motion and over rotation. Okay, guys. So we're alternating here for 12 more seconds, and then we just have the last one is prone cobra. Then we'll move on to our finisher. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Beauty. Okay, 15 off. We'll start prone cobra. That is, again, just a reminder, setting up, facing down. Nice neutral spine here. Thumbs back, lifting, or just holding with the chest down, compressing those knees is fine. 2, 1, go. 30 seconds on here. Last 15, and then we'll grab a drink. I'll have a few to show you guys. Nice job here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. So what we'll do here, just because there's so many, what I might do is on the first round, it's going to be 4 minutes through. The first round will go an exercise, and then you'll get a little bit longer rest. I'll try and get like a 15-second window where I show you guys the next one, and then we'll go that 30 seconds. So first round will feel a little bit more isolated and controlled. Then once we're finished that first round, I'll let you guys kind of just go. And like the other day, as you finish, just kind of wave by, and we'll see you next week. Otherwise, we'll go through the first one. So a crossbody mountain climber. So I'll be on the ground in a second push-up position. We're just bringing that knee to the opposite elbow, kicking back, opposite elbow. So we'll be on the ground doing that, coming across. All right, so 30 seconds on, and then again, I'll show you the next one in a second here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Even though we want to keep a good clip to it, make sure you're still quality over quantity. If you feel a pelvis rotation or your chin really dropping down, make sure you're isolating that. So as the knee comes up, the head doesn't want to keep drifting down with you. All right, so 12 more seconds. And then right away, I'll start showing the exercise. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So stand up. You're going to set up like you're doing a deadlift position, and then we're just going to be doing a broad jump. 1 forward, 2 smaller hops back, 1 forward, 2 back. The whole time trying to make sure we have a nice neutral spine. In 3, 2, 1, go. So 2 forward, 1 back. Nice, guys. Awesome. Really sucking in, so as you're landing and hopping on each jump, that pubic bone gets sucked in, transverse abdominis sucked in. Try and soften your landing by using your core. 10 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So this one might need a wall depending on your stability on the RDL. We're going to keep a bent leg. So we'll do a kick back. And then if you're comfortable hopping onto the one leg, that knee drive up. If not, just kind of coming back with some speed, connecting. That's totally up to you guys, whatever you're more comfortable with. Or you can also just do maintaining that connection, and we'll go through that position there. If you're not comfortable with any hops or single leg. Okay, so we'll go 30 seconds each side. Actually, alternating sides for 60, we'll do that. In 2, 1, go. So each time you come back, just set that leg down, pull yourself back, pulling up. As you drive through this jump, try to not have your hips drip through the midline, so you're jumping straight up towards the ceiling. Good. So this will feel a little longer. We're alternating sides, just a reminder, for 35 more seconds. If you are doing one of the stabilized variations, you can switch now. We're halfway. I'm just doing the first round of an exercise. They do it, and then I should have the next one. Maybe it'll be 3 more rounds. Good, guys, 20 seconds. Next, we're going to be into a single arm push-up plank. So we're going to have basically set up a normal push-up, and then we'll just pull the one hand. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so straight arms. And then depending on your comfort, you can either go a little wider, pull the hand right back and just hold there, or just having the hand disconnect a little bit, or don't even worry about that. Just keep the hand fully in contact. All right, so this one's just 15 seconds per arm here. In 3, awesome. Can't tell if some people's cameras are delayed or if that's my stuff going. Okay, so this one's quick. Keep that nice stable body hip down a little bit and switch. All right, guys, nice. Take your time on the switch. You might find one side a little stickier than the other, so do what you can to reorganize things. Last 5 seconds, and I'll show you the next one. 1, awesome. Okay, this one, quarter. We're just going to go 2 or 3 steps one way, 2 or 3 steps back the other way. If you have more room than that, by all means, you can get up to like 5, 6 steps. That's totally fine. We're going for 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Good. So on this one, really if you find you have an anterior tilt, usually, so that big arch in your low back, fight for a posterior tilt, or vice versa. And you'll meet them. 5 seconds. Next will be hollow rockers in 2, 1. Okay, so this one facing up. We did these the other day. So shorten the lever as needed. Otherwise, 20 seconds on in 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. And then we'll have deconstructed burpees. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. 1 minute on for the next one, deconstructed burpees. So all we mean by that is we're going to go slower, pause in the squat for a second, get your hands ready, and then kind of jump your feet back. If you want to, you can add a push-up. Totally up to you where you are at with your fatigue right now and push-up strength. From either way, though, pause in each position. So at the top of pause, as you drive the legs up, push the arms into the ground. So you're trying to actually rotate your body a little quicker by pushing off. Land back in that squat, stand back up. You don't have to jump on this one. We'll just reset the squat. So the squat, kick the legs back, pause, optional push-up, crack up, jump. In 2, 1, go. Awesome. Yep, take your time in each position. Depending on your personal fitness level, you can either do less reps, pause longer on each. If you feel like you're getting a good contraction in each position, just 1 Mississippi and then move on is good. Just keep going, I'll kind of talk through it. In my head, sorry, I originally had reps distributed out for this, so we'll do the 3 more rounds together. These are all timed. I don't know what I said. guys a rest after this full circuit's done, and then we'll recharge together. 20 seconds. Home stretch, guys. This one will sting a little bit more. It's the longest we're going is 60 though. 10 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, next one, optional to do against the wall. We're just going high knees. If you don't like, just trying to drive that knee up towards your hip line. And again, wall is optional too if you want that support. 2, 1, 30 seconds on here. Awesome. Yep, stay on the balls of your feet if you can. Don't let the heels drop each time. Nice breathing rhythm here. Contracting that TBA in so your spine stays tight and tall. Over halfway. I'm going to cut the last one, the 2 up, 1 down glute bridge. I think we have enough glute pump in today. And then that'll shorten us enough that we should be able to get the full circuit in. Okay, in 3, 2, we're going to rest after this and rest. All right, full minute off. Grab a drink and I'll talk in a sec here. All right, so I don't know if you guys can hear me while you're moving. When I first explained it, I was going to say you're going on your own for the last part because for some reason in my head I had reps attached to everything. But after looking at it again, I did switch back to the times. So we'll just do this together. I'll give you guys a minute between each round. So we got 30 more seconds, and we'll just recharge that. I'll tell you what's coming. So in the last 5, 10 seconds in each exercise, I'll remind you what's coming next. Otherwise, exact same sequence. All right, so we're getting ready to rock in 20. Starting off on the across body mountain climber. All right, guys, getting ready to rock in 10, 30 seconds on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Neutral spine mechanics here, so legs can go as fast as you're able to stabilize as long as the spine is in control. Don't let your head drop, don't let your pelvis roll. Just that nice tight rotation. Good, already over halfway. After this, we're on broad jumps, 1 forward, 2 back in 10 seconds. We're gonna take quick transitions between exercises, so you just rest as needed. We'll give you 5 on each. In 3, 2, 1, awesome. Okay, so 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, broad jump, 1 forward, 2 back, 1 forward, 2 back. Good, stay nice, control the pelvis. Don't let the knees dip forward as you're doing your jumps. So that shouldn't be the first initiation of movement is the hip and knee drive. Should be a hamstring glute activation. 5 seconds, I'll give you 5 to switch to the RDL single leg hop. 2, 1, RDL, so we're again using the wall if you need to, otherwise coming up in that high knee drive. Try and get some hamstring activation as you push the hips back. As much control as you need to, even if you don't get a ton of reps. 1 good rep is better than a bunch of crappy reps. Okay, so we're alternating sides. If you're not alternating, you'll switch in 5, 2, 1. Okay, other side if you're not switching. 30 more seconds. Next, we're under a single arm push-up plank. So single arm straight arm plank. Okay, 20 seconds. You guys are counting here. Make sure as you dip the chest forward on those RDLs, your sternum is staying strong and open, not getting that turtle back where your shoulders roll. Home stretch, 7 seconds. See if you can get 1 or 2 more quality reps. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, 10 off, push-up position. We'll start, get a nice stable base first. Slowly bring a hand up towards your hip or off behind your back. 2, 1, go. Then short 15-second hold here. Watch that hip on the side, the arms lifting on. That hip is going to want to drift up towards the ceiling. So just pull towards the ground as much as you can. In 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Another option too, if your arms are hitting a wall, you can do a single leg lift off. So same plank hold, but just 1 leg off instead of 1 arm off. Good, 5 more seconds, home stretch. 2, 1, awesome. All right, we are lateral shuffle. In 2, 1, go. 20 seconds on here, so nice short and sweet. Neutral spine, chin down so you're not kicking the chin up too much. It'll feel like that's what wants to happen. Keep the, so I'll just show quick, avoid that. Try and be more like that, where it's up over your shoulders. Good, in 2, 1, hollow rocker. 3, 2, 1, go. If you're not able to get the rocking motion going, just hold that hollow hold. This one's short and sweet here, guys. 20 seconds on. Deconstructed burpees next. Good, in 2, 1. I'll give you 10 off here before the burpees. Shake the arms and legs out. So deconstructed burpee here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath into the ribs. Good, yep. Making sure the glutes are staying in contact and connected as you drive the hips back into the squat. Quality over quantity here as well. Push-up is optional. You can do knee push-up if needed. Just kind of go with the flow on how your body's feeling right now. Nice. Yeah, sometimes once the muscle's just done for the day, it shuts off and there's nothing you can do about it. So if you feel that, just move on. In 25 seconds. All right, guys, so after this one, we'll have the high knees for 30 seconds, and then we'll be resting again. Awesome, almost there. We have 10 seconds left. Right here for one more rep, half a rep. Good, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, last one, high knees. Either on the spot or you can go against the wall. Hands on your hips, up to you. 2, 1, go. Nice, guys. Watch too as you fatigue. I do it all the time, but my hips start to drift forward because I have weak glutes. So you got to push back at that slight forward lean going in the upper body, maybe 5 degrees in front of the hips, 10 degrees. Awesome, almost there. We'll rest in 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, a minute off, grab a drink. We got 2 down, 2 to go. We should finish pretty close on time, maybe 3 minutes after. Awesome, guys. And this is the optional I wrote in afterwards. I wasn't sure how long this would all take. The 5 rounds of 15 seconds on, either sprinting, a power walk, or a bike, whatever you have. That's totally optional, though. That would be extra. This whole program we've done so far is definitely enough. All right, so 30 more seconds. We'll get back to the top of the order. The cross-body mountain climbers starting off. At 25 seconds. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll here. So start getting down into your position. In 10 seconds, we're going round 3. 30 seconds on here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, stay tall. Nice and tall on that spine. Really important to focus on the form these last few rounds here as you fatigue. We'll still get a good heart rate spike, slowing things down. Dog, guys, keep marching. 10 seconds. Big flip into broad jump. 1 forward, 2 back. In 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds will start. 2, 1, go. Awesome. Really staying strong in that neutral. I always find it helps, especially on the reverse ones, as you're jumping, lengthen your spine along with that jump. Don't let it collapse down toward your hips. So opposite where gravity's pulling you. Okay, last 12 seconds, and then we're going to be on to those RDL hops. Job, almost there, guys. Watch too as you jump, your knees aren't wavering into the midline. In 2, 1, awesome. Switching in 10 seconds, RDL hop. Okay, first leg ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just pay attention as you're fatiguing, as you drive the hip back, you're not rotating up off the midline. That might shorten your range of motion a little bit. And then also still pulling back that front shin to as much of a parallel shin drive as you can. So if you're not alternating, we'll switch in 10 seconds. If you are, we've got another 35. Good job, guys. Stay tough. I know it's a long circuit here. Over halfway, switch if you're not already alternating. Nice, 20 seconds. We're going to be shifting to the single arm push-up plank here in 10 seconds. Last couple reps. Give you 10 seconds to set up the next one in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, awesome. On to single arm plank. 5 seconds. Nice tall spine here. Turn the glutes on in 2, 1, go. Big breath in. Make sure that rib cage is expanded as much as you can get it. Awesome. Watch this. The hips want to drift up. 4, 3, 2. Quick switch. 15 seconds on here. Next is lateral shuffle. Work, guys. 5 seconds. Stay tough here. This is tough. In 2, 1. Perfect. All right. Lateral shuffle. We'll go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Awesome. Stay on your heels as much as you can. The full foot is going to contact each time, but you'll find, depending on where you're strongest, you might drift forward on your toes. You'll feel a little faster that way maybe at first, but over time you want to make sure the glutes, hamstrings are doing the drive off. In 2, 1, switching to hollow rockers. In 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds for us. One more. Job, guys. Keep that nice tight knee line, so ankles, knees squeezing together. That'll activate the adductors a little bit more. Groin. 5 seconds. Deconstructed burpee next. In 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Flipping up to deconstructed burpee in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice work, guys. Take your time here. Quality over quantity to finish strong. Perfect. 15 down already. It's just the high knees after this, and we'll give you a minute rest. It'll actually be a little later than I thought, probably 5 after by the time we finish. So if anyone does have to go, I'm not offended. Nice. Over half, guys. Crushing this one. Take your time getting a tall spine activation as you kick the feet back into the push-up position. Almost there, 15 seconds. You can get one more good rep. What's that? Last 7. 5 seconds. Quick rest here if you need it. Transitioning. High knees next in 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds off. Nice tall spine on these knee drives in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's rock and roll. 30 seconds on. If you're feeling like you're really hitting the wall, not able to control the pelvis, just go over to where you can connect to the wall and then do more of a marching step. That's fine too. Just focus more on the pelvis line of the gym. Awesome. Almost there, guys. We'll take a minute rest in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. All right, minute off. If anyone can stick around, we'll do one more round, complete the cycle for today. Otherwise, it's just about 10 if you have to go for work or something. Awesome, guys. Spicy one today. For 30 seconds. Guys, get ready to rock here in 15. Last round, crossbody mountain climbers. Start off, 30 seconds on. 5 minutes work left here, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's make this last one your best quality here. Let's push through the fatigue, slow down the pace if you need to. See if you can max out your personal activation on each rep. Nice work, guys. Pushing those hands hard to the ground. The meaty outside edge of the baby finger side, that should all be in contact. Don't drift up into a pronated shoulder. 7 seconds. Broad jump, 1 forward, 2 back. In 3, 2, 1. All right, 5 off. In 2, 1, go. 30 seconds on here. 1 big broad jump forward, 2 tiny hops back, staying in full control of that pelvis. So as you go backwards especially, your chest will want to shoot up into an anterior tilt. See if you can hang on and destabilize that. Good. Job, guys. Over half, 12 seconds. Good. All right, almost there. Last hop in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, RDLs in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So alternating sides for 60, or I'll give you that halfway for 30 if you're doing ISO. Really drive that shin back parallel. So 2 variations you would see of this where there is more of a squat pattern. This one though, we're trying to draw that high hip, shin stays parallel. It's like you're pulling yourself back instead of just drifting back. So if you're staying on one side first, you'll switch in 3, 2, 1, good. As that knee drives through and the spine goes tall, make sure you're getting that transverse abdominis contraction. All right, almost there. Last 15 seconds. Next, we are onto our push-up single arm plank. Good, 10 seconds. See if you can get 1 or 2 more reps here. In 5, give you 10 to switch. 3, 2, 1. All right, plank, single arm plank. Last time, 15 seconds each side. In 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. So yeah, especially on this one, as you get fatigued, you'll notice that rotation. Wider legs if you need to. I'd go a bit wider. And that'll allow you the strength and support to pull that hip over a bit more if it's drifting up on you. Okay, switch arms. Nice, guys. Last 12 seconds on this one. In 5, 3, 2, lateral shuffle. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, you can slow down the pace if you need to make sure that heels stay in contact. Each step is a connection of the heel grab. Good. Tall neck here as well. Make sure the chin's not drifting up, compressing the back of the neck. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, hollow rocker. 20 seconds on. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Home stretch, guys. We got 20 seconds on here, 60 seconds burpee, 30-second high knee, and you're done for the day. Nice, 10 seconds left. Nice, all right, almost there. In 2, 1, switch to burpees. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deconstructed burpee. Finish strong on these. Make sure those glutes are connecting on the squat drive. Good. Nice little pauses at each position. See if you can get some speed on that hip turnover coming back up into the standing up position. That's a big arm drive off. You can almost feel yourself pushing your rotation. 20 down. Perfect, guys. Quick breather between each rep if you need it, so make sure that spine's getting nice and tall each round. 27 seconds left on this one, and we'll have 30 seconds left. Good, yeah, nice heel connection, almost there. 17, a few more reps, guys. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, guys. Last one here. We're starting 7 seconds. High knees. Make sure you got that nice little tilt forward in the shoulder to hip relationship in 2, 1, go. Awesome. So yeah, once you get that fast hanging drive, see if you can use the high hamstrings to pull that shoulder forward a little. There we go, yeah. Just a slight forward lean position. Nice, 15 seconds, you're done for the day. Work, guys, keep that big expanded rib cage. Last 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Okay, that's it, guys. Good job. Have a great weekend. Thanks for all coming. It's a good group today. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Cindy. You can send me a thing later. Okay, see you guys. Awesome job.